everybody, this is Chef Harpal Singh Sokhi and the barbecue series continues and I'm making a beautiful corn seekh kebab. And this is simple and as simple as something which you can make it at home. Seriously, I mean people think that seekh kebab, there's complexity. I've kept it very simple and very basic. And how you will make, first I need to tell you that. First you need to take corn kernels, okay? If you have taken frozen ones, take it out, drain them out, refresh them by washing them in fresh water, put it in a kitchen cloth, dab them so that they become dry. If you're taking the fresh ones, then you boil it with a little bit of turmeric, okay, and drain it out, again dab them and keep it like this. I need to grind this up into a coarse texture, okay. For that, take a blender here, take the corn, so this is roughly about 1.5 cup of corn and I'll grind them coarsely. The corn is now ready. Next step, I'll take a vilayati kadai, as I call it, a wok, okay. So a wok is what I take and I need to saute certain things. For that I will need some butter, about a tablespoon of butter. A little more is also okay. So to this add a little bit of ginger, 1 teaspoon of ginger, 1 teaspoon of garlic, 3 to 4 green chilies chopped. Now I'll saute them. So after about a minute or so, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of carom seeds in it. Carom seeds as in ajwain, okay. Saute this again for about 30 seconds max. If at home you need to check, if you are doing it at high flame, you need to reduce the flame. Okay, now at this point of time, I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of gram flour, okay. I'll give you options. It's either gram flour or in India we get sattu, which is a mixture of lot of flours, okay, you can add that. I mean it's a mixture of gram flour and various other things, or you can add roasted chana dal, okay, Bengal gram, roasted. You can grind that to a powder and use that, okay. I'm going to saute this for some time, remove as I get the nutty flavor. I will add the corn. Mix this up well and saute until the mixture is dry. This should take about 3 to 4 minutes on medium flame. Yes, that's very important. Now as the mixture dries up, we need to add the spices. To begin with, red chilli powder, half a teaspoon, turmeric, 1/4 teaspoon, black pepper, 1/4 teaspoon, garam masala, half a teaspoon, black salt, 1/4 teaspoon, okay, green cardamom powder, 1/4 teaspoon, and salt to taste, okay. You need to check that, salt to taste. Now once again I will mix the whole thing up. Okay, the mixture is now ready. What I'm going to do is remove this mixture in a bowl. Now to this mixture I will add kasuri methi, crush between your palm, or if you do kasuri methi, you know, by roasting a bit and grinding it and keeping it in your kitchen, you can add about half a teaspoon of it, okay, ground one. If you're taking fresh, then about a teaspoon is good. So fresh, a teaspoon, remember that. 1 small boiled potato, okay, grate this just to get a better binding. grate the potato and mix up well, okay, just to get that extra binding that you require. Great. So many times, when I do this Sikh kebabs, especially I cook them. I don't like doing absolute raw. I cook them and I keep it. Many of times people ask me, chef, how would I come to know whether it is right or not? So all you need to do is, you take your fingers and just blend it, mix it here. If you feel they're sticking, the dough is sticking to your fingers, which means it's not yet ready. You can keep it for some time. I mean, you need to saute it for some more time. The whole ball needs to become a solid lump. But you will not saute after adding potatoes. It becomes stringy. Remember that. That's very, very important. You will not be able to skewer them well. So without the potatoes, you need to saute, touch the mixture until it becomes a lump, and then touch the mixture. You see that if it's not sticking to your fingers, it's ready. So this one is ready. Needs to rest about 15-20 minutes in the refrigerator. Then we skewer them. So once the mixture has been rested for about 20 minutes to half an hour in the refrigerator, the longer you keep it inside the refrigerator, the better it is for you to skewer. Half an hour, although, is good enough. Okay. Now I've got some skewers here, beautiful ones, and what I need to do is apply some water in my palms, okay, so that I can easily take some bit of mixture without the mixture sticking. And I need to insert after making a ball and just press, okay. So I can apply a little water just to give a better shape. There you go. The corn Sikh skewer here is ready. I'll keep them here in a plate. Okay. I need to do similarly for some more skewers. Okay. Okay, so I'm ready with my skewers here. I've done about 5 skewers. Okay. And with that kind of mixture that I made, you could do roughly about 6-7 skewers. Okay. And I'm going to finish it off in a griddle plate or in a pan like this. Okay. Plain pan like this, not a frying pan but a flat pan like this. You can also put it in the oven at 180 degrees for about 8 minutes. Okay, you need to keep turning in between and you need to preheat the oven. That's very important. You don't have to brush the tray. Remember this, like I'm using a non-stick and I'm not going to put any kind of oil here to begin with because I need to get color. So now you need to kind of slowly turn it around, okay? Get a nice color like you got this one. So you need to slowly turn it around. So you need to cook it all sides and then you can apply butter. Not before that, even oil, nothing. You need to first cook it. The whole idea is to get the texture, the crispiness outside, and then apply butter after you have taken it out. If you are doing in a non-stick, that's very important. Even in an oven, don't apply butter. The moment you apply butter, it kind of becomes soft. You don't need that. Now as it gets cooked evenly, it's easier for you to rotate and easier for you to color on all sides. And to color on all sides is very important. That's the reason I'm doing it in a pan, because it's easier to handle at homes. In a hotel, it's easier for us to do, just skewer it, put it inside the tandoor and it gets cooked automatically. But the tricky thing there is also that you need to understand what skewer you need to put this kind of vegetable Sikh kebab in it. It's very important for you to take a square skewer, what we call a square skewer, not the round rods. You need to take a square rod. That is important because that holds better. So these are little tricks I would say, and tips for all the budding chefs. So now my corn Sikh kebab is absolutely ready. It's colored well. It's brilliant to taste and to present. I've got my brilliant plate here. I'm just going to put this off. Take the skewers. It's easier, see? Absolutely easy. It's hot. Brilliant. And now, this point of time, you can take some butter, okay, on top just to add a little more taste to it, okay. That's what you do. Little sprinkle of chaat masala if you want. Now, these are corn skewers. I tell you, if you can make it like this, and if you go to a restaurant and you order one of their vegetable seed kebabs, you're going to go back to the kitchen of the chef and tell him that, hello, this is the way it is done. It is that simple, that tasty, that beautiful. Barbecue series just for you, so that you can cook great barbecue food at home. This is absolutely a delight.